Taas toi meni tuohon taustalle. Nyt olemme sepän luona.
Yeah?
Ja... Ai niin se halusi sitä kiilotusainetta.
Could I buy some wood polish?
That's 1 piece of 8. Anything else?
Ai niin, ton mä unohdin viime pelailussa, niin tää on hauska.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
But if a woodchuck could chuck and would chuck some amount of wood, what amount of wood would a woodchuck chuck?
Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
Ja vieläkin jatkuu.
A woodchuck should chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, as long as a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, shut up. Meni hermot.
I'd just like to browse, thanks.
Okay.
Okei.
But don't touch anything.
Tännekin joutuu palaamaan myöhemmin. Much myöhemmin. Much later. Tähän skipataan taas. Menee nopeammin. Voodoo-leidin luona taas.
Have you brought me the final ingredient?
Jep, tässä se on.
I have this pearly white bra.
Yes, that will work. At last! Now I can make a voodoo doll to be reckoned with. Let me get my juju bag.
Juju bag.
And now for the ingredients. A dander flake from Largo's head. A single piece of Largo's thread. A drop of fluid from his body. A single chip off the bone of the dead. And finally, some miscellaneous voodoo herbs and seasonings, including monosodium glutamate.
Joka meinaa mitä?
This ought to be good. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we assassinate? Largo, Largo, yeah.
Hey, that looks just like him. Thanks, voodoo lady.
One more thing. Some of the ingredients were not the optimum specimens. It should still work, but it will have a limited range. You will have to get close to Largo. Very close.
Very close. Eikä pitää todella lähellä kohdetta, mihin tätä käyttää. Vähän skipataan taas. Otetaan aikaa siinä. Elikkä haluamme taas mennä Larkon huoneeseen, ja tää nyt on tällä hetkellä sitten viimeinen kerta, kun tänne menemme. Ja tällä kertaa se Larko taitaa ollakin siellä. Jep.
Hey, what are you doing
pitää
here?
päästä hyvin
Get out
lähelle.
of my room and stay out.
Oho. Täällä on vähän nopeampi.
Didn't I kick you out of here before?
I don't want to be that close to him.
Stop bothering me.
Näin. On vähän hankala.
Take that, you stumpy little dim-witted toad!
What?
What?
Who do you think you are?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. People don't always recognize me. Why, I carry this!
I'm gonna tear you limb from limb. No, how are you doing that?
Largo the Grand, you are a no-good, vicious, two-bit thug. I command you to give me back my money and leave this island.
Ha! I already spent all your money.
Oh, well, I command you to leave this island.
Just you try and make... Ow! Ow! Ah! Ooh! Ah!
That'll teach you to mess with the slayer of the ghost pirate LeChuck.
What's that? You killed LeChuck?
As a matter of fact, I did. Quite an interesting story, actually.
The fortune teller said she did in LeChuck.
She did she? Does she have one of these?
Is that...
Yes, LeChuck's beard. Still alive and wriggling.
Let me see. Boy, it is alive. We've been looking for a living piece of LeChuck for years. Now we can bring him back to life. Look out, world! The most fearsome pirate of all time will soon sail the seas again.
Whoops.
Ups. Ei jos pitänyt tehdä tuota.
I'm afraid it's true, Guybrush. If they have any animated tissue, they can reanimate his whole body.
But I blew his body into a zillion gooey pieces.
Not his body, Guybrush. You destroyed his spirit form. His body was safely buried far away.
But by now it must be...
Rotten? Partially decomposed? Yes. And I don't think that's going to make him any more pleasant to deal with.
He's gonna be looking for me.
Yes.
He's gonna try to kill me.
Undoubtedly.
Mitä minä voin tehdä?
What can I do?
You're already doing all that you can.
What's that?
Hunting for Big Whoop.
Oh, yeah, I was doing that, wasn't I?
Big Whoop isn't just a treasure. It contains the secret to another world. Find that world, and you'll be able to escape LeChuck forever.
But I know so little about Big Whoop.
Take this book.
Take this book.
Big Whoop. Unclaimed bonanza or myth? Where'd you get this?
I checked it out at the Fat City Library. I foresaw your need.
Gee, thanks.
I used your name when I checked it out, so be sure and return it when you're through reading. The overdue fines in Fat City are pretty steep.
Gee, thanks.
Ei kuulostanut kovin hauskaa. Tätä siis taas kirjan tän Guybrusin nimellä. Elikkä mitä meidän nyt pitää tehdä, niin mietitään sitä hetken päästä. Tässä on leikata. Elikkä nyt ollaan taas siinä kohdasta, voisi lähteä tältä saarelta pois. Mutta mennään, käydään tällä rannalla ennen sitä. Puhutaan näillä nuotiotyypeillä. Talked.
He's back.
My name's Ron Gilbert, and I did pretty much everything on this game. I did all the art, the music, programming, and the writing.
So typical. I'm Dave Grossman. I helped Ron do everything on this game. I helped to design puzzles and wrote lots of dialogue and programmed things and made people walk around and created scenes.
My name's Tim Schaefer. I helped get coffee for these guys, and then at night I redid everything that they did. And I was an assistant designer programmer. That's the official title.
That was our official title.
Yeah. So we helped with puzzles and then wrote dialogue and then programmed. Wow. I used to program.
I still program too.
What's happening?
What was that sound?
Oh my god, the game's starting. What an awesome game.
Aha. Siinä ei vähän höpinää, kuunnellaan muutama laulu.
You guys know any piratey songs?
Sure, Fink here knows a million. Go ahead, Fink. Sing that one about Scab Island.
Oh, all right. Well, I'd rather be a pirate on Scab than a scab on a pirate. And if you'll listen to me, Gab, I'll tell you why I admire it. Oh, the people are too friendly, the weather's not the best. The lodging's too expensive, and Largo's quite a pest. But the thing I like about Scab is what it hasn't got. No mayor or police force, and no tail in which to ride.
That was beautiful.
Sepä oli hieno laulu. Mitäs muita lauluja löytyy?
Do you guys know any more piratey songs?
Okay, here's one about a pirate, his parrot, and a tragic day at sea.
You're not gonna sing Holly the Squawker lives in Davy Jones' locker, are you? You know that one always makes me cry.
Sorry, Bart.
Se ei tykännyt siitä. Entäs vielä?
Do you guys know any more piratey songs?
Let me try one. Oh, 100 bottles of beer on the wall. 100 bottles of beer.
Four.
You take one down, pass it around. 4 bottles of beer on the wall. Oh, 4 bottles of beer on the wall. 4 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around. 3 bottles of beer on the wall. Oh, 3 bottles of beer on the wall. 3 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around. 2 bottles of beer on the wall. Oh.